Hi, Cameron King here with Beauty Inc. And today we're going to talk about microneedling. So I know my friend and there are other people out there who you may have gotten some kind of pin offline to do your own microneedling. And I want to help you do that correctly. First of all, I just washed my hands with antibacterial soap. So that's very important. And then I suggest you as well put on gloves, because up under your nails, there's debris and bacteria can be there. So I suggest that you put on gloves before you start. Now, otherwise, I don't want to do this in the video, it'd take too long, but clean all the makeup off your face. You want to make sure that it's clean, and I even followed that up with just an alcohol swab. Just make sure that you really have clean skin to begin with. Then you might want to use a numbing cream like this. This is a topical anesthetic. You can order it online. Has some lidocaine in it. I've already done that, so we didn't have to wait, and I put it on there for 20 minutes. So my face is clean, my hands are clean. Now your pin. You can just take some saran wrap like this. If the pin is like mine, it's gonna have some kind of display. And so I like to use saran wrap because I can still see how it's going. And this stuff, really. Everything on this tray, I suggest you get a clean paper towel out. Everything here has been wiped down with Clorox. You're going to open the pin cartridge they gave you. Maybe it all comes together. I'm not sure. These are all professional grade things that we use here. And you want to make sure I've got this on a clean surface. I'm using clean hands to open it, because these are the needles, they're gonna go in your face. And the last thing you want is debris. So this actually has like 42 microneedles. That's a good number. They come in like 36 as well. And then I'm going to wrap the top part to hold that down. We don't want any kind of skin, blood. This is a blood pathogen thing. You know, not that it will bleed, but you definitely could get some in there. So now we got everything clean. We've got this ready. I typically go at an 8 or 9. Not sure if your machine is gonna have different wattages. So I'm gonna get that up there. 6, 7, 8, 9. The other thing that is very important is that you want to look at your needle depth. If there's a way on the one that you bought, you want to use your glasses if you're me. These have also been wiped down. I keep them wiped down all the time. So I'm gonna look here and see how these are not coming out far enough at all. So you want to turn this till you have about 2 millimeters of needle coming out the top. That means going in your skin. You're not going to start right away. You should have a clean paper towel. I'm gonna set this stuff out of my way. Now, this is something we call in the industry slippage. Basically, you can just use, I'm getting a clean thing, some Vaseline, or you could also use like an A&D cream if you wanted to use that. So what you're gonna start by doing is taking a little bit of this and just a very, I got a little much thin layer on the area you're gonna start to work. And that allows the needles to easily slip through go through your skin. It is a little, I would say a little painful. I'll move up here so you can see me better. You see some redness already, and you're gonna go in small circular motion. Microneedling is awesome for a lot of reasons. So pricking the skin like this, what it does is it says to your skin, hey, there's an injury. And so what that does is causes your body to say, oh, we need to put some more collagen on there. We need to have more elastin. So basically, just like if you cut your finger open, what's going to happen? New skin is going to grow over it. Now, I have a little breakout right there. What you don't want to do is get that in there. So when I get there, I'm just going to go around. I'm just going to go around. Now, I'll tell you, like when I get close to my eye, it almost, you want to be very gentle, basically right here. Do not get in your eye. Do not get in your eye. Now, I don't have lipstick on. This is my permanent makeup. And I'm just going to make small circular pattern. Of course, you're going to look in a mirror, maybe even a magnifying mirror that lets you know exactly where you are. So first of all, you're going to be soliciting collagen, and you'll be able to tell when this is out. Oh, my eye wants to, like, I'm gonna do this side next. I've already done one session 2 weeks ago. I would suggest that you do, most people, 3 sessions. So do one, wait 2 weeks, let the skin heal, let the collagen come up to the top, let the elastin start working, and then 2 weeks later, do a second, 2 weeks later, do a third. We see people do well with 3 or 4. Now, what about those freaking laugh lines? I hate that. So I really like to work that. This is a great tool for fine lines and wrinkles. Very careful over this. And I have a breakout right there on my nose. Don't you hate those? So I will not touch that with the needle. You do not want to do that. If you have acne pock marks from maybe childhood or during your teenage years, how fun is that? Then you're going to want to seek out a professional such as myself. They can use an individual needle to basically prick those and bring the blood to the surface, and then we work those back in the skin. That's what became, be very careful in your jawline. That's what became very famous with I think some of those Kardashians. And they called it vampire facial. Now, I want to caution you. When you move to your forehead, obviously your cheek, right? You got a lot of skin there to push around, to work with. You want it to be a little red like this. That's, you know, if you're not getting some redness, you're probably not doing it hard enough. It's going to be better if you have someone that is a professional paramedical tattooist, permanent makeup tattooist that already knows this, but I know, you know, I want to help you. If you've got one online and you're going to use it, let's at least be careful and use it right. So you got this skin, but when you get to your forehead, you know, you just have a very, very thin layer of skin. So what I'm doing, even though I still got it out 2 millimeters, I'm being careful to lightly, maybe not push down as hard as I was. You have a lot of wrinkles there. So we got collagen growth. We got elastin coming back in the skin. We know that this helps with fine lines and wrinkles right there. Ooh, you gotta be careful though, really easy. You'll skin yourself up bad if you do it right there, not too hard. So also, the reason I'm doing it is and you can kind of, they've already gone down, but like especially right in here, terrible sunspot, terrible age spot. I got a sunburn about when I was like 12 or 13. I grew up in Alabama, if you can't tell. And I was down on the beautiful coast, and I fell asleep with that side of my head, get like this, up to the sun. One burn is too many. Always wearing your sunscreen. And so I have a lot of sunspots, age spots, whatever you call